Yeah, well, my life before meditating was an absolute red zone race. I lived in the red zone. I worked in professional rugby, and 7 days a week, 10, 12, 14 hours a day. One of my personality traits is a perfectionist, so you could imagine what that was like, just running around crazy, everything on my mind all the time, really not having a break in my mind, training physically hard, thinking that was going to give me the mental break I needed, but no, just generally not in a great state. And I actually burnt out. So that was my reason to start meditating. Well, when I started meditating, my life flipped considerably. I was waking up 2, 3, 4 times a night, suffering really bad anxiety. I had, this crazy sort of feelings I'd never had before in my life prior to meditating. So I started my meditation journey with mindfulness meditation. And then I met Walter and Nikki and Kevin and completed the 3-month program of teacher training for level 1, and everything changed. The changes in my life were profound. I had breathing space in my mind for the first time. I had a calmness about me. My decisions were not irrational. They were just well thought of. And I think if there's anything that can prove that meditation works, is that I don't actually suffer anxiety anymore at all. Well, the interest in meditation teacher training is in my new job. I'm in wellbeing, the wellbeing game, the corporate wellbeing game with a construction company, and one of the pillars, obviously, of wellbeing would have to be mindfulness or calming the mind so that you actually can function. And many workers in the world, many people in the world deal with anxiety and stress in not a very good way. And so part of my reasoning for doing meditation teacher training was so that I actually had that feather in my cap. So when I'm working with people that I work with on a daily basis, I wasn't being sort of fraudulent in saying, oh, you should meditate, because really I needed the education and the skill set to be able to take them and teach them. And that's exactly what I've received. It's been awesome. Look, I loved the program. It was amazing. The content was brilliant from my analytical mind. I really wanted to get into the science of meditation, and what Walter and Nikki and Kev delivered in that area just really set me on my pathway of understanding that meditation is now scientifically proven through so much research. And then obviously, just the way that we met up every week. I know we did it through tough times here with COVID, so we were online most of the time, but the amount of work that you had to do in your home play and the way it coincided with the modules was awesome. It wasn't overkill, it was enough, but it was warranted to be enough so that you got the changes. And then clearly the personal growth, that was probably the main thing that I enjoyed the most. I found out so many things about myself, and I undid so many releases of anxiety, or I suppose resistance that were in my conditioned mindset, that it was an amazing experience. And to be able to have that experience and share that with the other people on the course is probably the most powerful component. If you were just doing it yourself, but you didn't also understand what everyone else was going through, which was very similar, in very different ways, but a similar process, you wouldn't be the teacher that you can be from this course. So that's what I think is the most amazing thing about this course, was the interaction with everyone and the openness of everyone to really be in the program and the content every week and deliver. It was amazing. Look, the level 1 meditation teacher training course has really got me to the level where I'm now really capable, but also so confident to do guided effortless meditations with individuals or groups. At the moment, I think we finished the meditation teacher training course 2 weeks ago, and already I'm actively taking sessions at work, both live and also over Zoom, with people who have never meditated before. So the process of the level one's given me every tool that I need to be able to do that, to help people. And it's amazing. And the other day I did a meditation. I didn't even have a script. I just sat there basically and went through what I thought and how I felt. And I delivered an effortless meditation to a group of people that were like on Zoom, were almost asleep in front of me. So I'm obviously doing something right. I would recommend the program to most people that really want to find out how powerful meditation can be, whether or not you're going to be a teacher or whether you're just going on a personal growth journey. You know, like to me, I knew that I was going to be delivering meditation, guided meditations at the end of this because I work in the industry. But, you know, I've even had the thought, like if I never actually took anyone through a guided meditation, even though I'm qualified, I feel that what I've gained from the 3-month course is invaluable, and I'll be able to use it in so many instances in the rest of my life, not only in my own meditation journey, but also just to help other people. You know, I talk about it to people, like, you know, people ask me questions about meditation, and it was so insightful to be able to pass that information on to people from what I learned at the course. So yeah, I really believe it's for anyone. And obviously then, you know, the decision to go on to the level 2 after the level 1 was easy. So thanks, Nikki, Kevin, and Walter. You guys delivered an amazing experience, and I can't tell you that I cherish it, and I tell everyone about it.